Hey guys, welcome. I'm Jenna and today is a bit of a different video to what I usually do. So as you can see, I've got my base on, I've got foundation, concealer, and I've set with a little bit of powder. The reason for that is because we're doing an unboxing. So what we're unboxing is Unknown Beauty Box. This is a new beauty subscription box. It's a monthly subscription. It's $49.95 I believe, and it is 5 full size items. So with a lot of other beauty subscription boxes, you tend to get some sample sizes and just like 2 or 3 full-sized items, but this is 5 full-sized items every single month. And of course, with most subscription boxes, there is like a theme to it and all of that kind of thing. But I just thought that it would be really fun to do an unboxing, and if you enjoy this, I can probably do one every month because it is a running subscription. You can pause or cancel at any time. There's no like contract, you're not locked into anything, and with the website, it's pretty easy to navigate. Like once you get in there, it tells you when the cutoff is. It'll basically give you like a cutoff cancellation date so that you don't get charged and yeah, all of that. So it's pretty easy to navigate. I haven't opened this yet, as you can probably tell, but I do know of a couple of items in here. I follow Unknown Beauty Box on Instagram, and I just happened to go past an image of somebody who had done an unboxing. So I know that there is an eyeshadow palette in here, and I believe there's also a clay mask, but everything else I don't know. So this is going to be like a true reaction. So I'm going to shut up and open this up. Now, it comes with nice pink packaging. You get a little thank you card. There is also a little thing of details, a card with details of what you get, which I'm not going to read because I want it to be a surprise. So let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, so first one is the Mary Grace Superfine French clay mask. French pink clay face mask. So that is what the packaging looks like. I've actually been really intrigued by this brand. I've not tried them before, but I follow them on Instagram as well. I believe all of these are Australian brands, which is fantastic. That's what the packaging looks like. This is a pretty heavy, like weighty container. Oh, I think it's a powder. Oh yeah, it's a powder. Okay. Oh god, it's gonna go everywhere. Mine's gone everywhere. But it looks like a nice pink clay mask. I don't mask that often, only because I don't have a lot of time to do it, or I just that's one of those things that just falls to the wayside with me. But I'm very intrigued with that, so I will definitely try it. What else do we have here? Next we've got Dirty Little Secret. This one here, it doesn't actually say anything. I'm assuming this is a lip product. Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics. Oh, here we go. Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. I don't typically wear liquid lipsticks a lot. Oh, so that is very nice. A very red lipstick. I also forgot to tell you, I'm planning on putting all of this on my face and trying it out at the end of the video as well. But that is a nice red liquid lip. I'm excited to try that one. So let's look. We've got lashes in here. So these are the Model Rock lashes. I'm not going to put these on because I'm absolutely hopeless at putting on false lashes, and this video will be 2 hours long if I put these on. But they look really pretty. I might just take them out of the packet. They're very, very large, but I like the band on them because I have such small eyes and I have hooded eyes as well. eyelashes that have really thick bands just tend to look a bit weird on me, so that's actually what the lashes... See how the band on them is pretty much invisible? Let's take this bloody thing off so it's not reflecting everywhere. See how the band looks really nice and like invisible? It's basically just like a clear band. That's what I prefer with eyelashes. So I'm actually really excited to try them. They're quite long, so I don't know how they would go on my eyes, but I'm excited to try them out anyway. Moving on, second to last now. Ooh, so this is the... I don't know how to say this. GRRR Line and Lash Brush. So it's a brush. Love my brushes. Ooh, it's actually a double-ended brush. So it looks like we've got liner brush and then a fluffy blender on the other side. Get out. That is actually quite nice. Love a good fluffy blender brush. And then, yeah, that's a nice liner brush. Ooh, I'm excited about this. I love brushes, so I am all for that. And then the final product we have is another one from GRRR, I don't know. And this is the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Chamomile eyeshadow palette. That is the outer packaging. One of the shimmer shadows has just, has just fluffed everywhere, but that's what the inside looks like. I absolutely love neutral eyeshadow palettes, so this is right up my alley. I'd be interested to know how black this black is. Let's just do some swatches, shall we? There are no shade names, I don't think. Oh, this is a refillable palette as well. This little piece of paper was just sitting on top and I through it immediately. But yeah, this is a refillable palette, so these must be magnetic, and then you can just put more shadows in there. So I love that. So I might do some swatches of this guy, and then I'll put some of this on my face, shall I? So we'll just do some finger swatches. That is a bit disappointing, but we'll see. Can you see that on camera? They're very much like a wash of colour. I'm so useless at doing swatches on camera here. Can you see it? No, you can't. That one is just like a really soft sort of champagne-y shimmer. And then this one is, it's kind of like a satiny deep brown. But where did I do that other swatch? I can't even see it. Which, these really don't swatch the best. But swatches don't really mean anything. It's really how they actually perform on the eye that you want to look for. That is the mattes, although, because there's no true mattes in here. These are, so we've got this one here, and then this one. They're kind of like satiny mattes because they do have shimmer in them. And then the other three are actual shimmers. That one is the first like brownie shimmer. That one's nice. Do you like how awful my swatches are? They're so far away from one another. That one is the second to last one. That is nice as well. Yeah, see, that I've got dose rates written on my hand. So that is, I've basically gone 1, 2, 3 in the pan, and it's not showing up very well on here. So yeah, they don't really swatch the nicest, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to get rid of this. It depends on how they look on the eye. Hey guys, you can probably tell that this is on a completely different day, which it is. So I decided to just pull the pin on the try on part of this video the other day when I recorded the unboxing. The settings on the camera were just like irritating me, and just, it just wasn't working. So I decided that I would just pull the pin on it for that day and do it today. So I've got my base makeup on and we're going to do the try on. I think what I'm going to do is apply one side without primer and then the other side with primer. So I'm just going to put the e.l.f. Putty eye primer on this side and then have this side with nothing on it. So I might just do that now, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got this eye primed, this eye not primed, and we're going to start applying some of these shadows. So I think the first one I'm going to take is this guy here. There are no shade names, but it's just like the lighter of the brown transition shades, and I'm just going to put that pretty much all over the lid. Yeah, see what I mean by swatches don't really mean anything? That just blended out so easily. It's not looking patchy or anything like that, which is nice, but it is definitely a subtle shade. I love this brush. But the eyeshadow is more of like a subtle eyeshadow. It's not highly pigmented. Blends really nicely though. So I think this would be more well suited for you know, people who just want to do like an everyday look and just have like one palette that does it all pretty much. So I'm pretty much just going to do the same to this eye and then I will be back. So with this side, this is the one that I applied the eye primer to, and it's looking a lot smoother on the, I haven't blended it properly, but it's looking a lot smoother on this side than it is on this side. This side, I mean, you can still see my veins and everything like that through it, but this side just kind of looks a little bit patchy in comparison to this side, and the color is laying down more evenly on this side than it is on the one with no, oh, got an eye boogie, than it is with the one that has no primer on it. That is pretty standard with primers though. That's like literally half the reason why you would wear an eye primer, so it doesn't go patchy or anything like that. Is it just me, or does this side look slightly deeper or like more cool toned than this side? I swear you can't really see in the viewfinder, but this side in real life the shades look completely different. Like this looks like more of a cool toned brown, whereas this one looks like a warm toned brown. Is that showing? Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. Anyway, just something interesting to note. I think I might take this one, this like shimmery shade, and I'm gonna try it a couple of different ways. Do I have a spray here? I do not. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just try it on my finger first, then I might try on a brush, and then on a brush wet. We'll see how we go. So this is just on my finger. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Yeah. This isn't as intense as I would have liked it to be. Like I was just expecting it to be more shimmery, like more metallic, I guess, than what it actually is. It's very, very subtle. Yeah, so again, probably more suited to people who just want like a really subtle everyday look, not necessarily me who wants to like blind you with my eyeballs. What I'm going to do is try a brush, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going to try it with the same brush but spray it with some setting spray, which I'm going to have to get from over there. Nope. It's putting like the color down, but it's not actually putting any shimmer down with it. just dry on a brush. So I'm just going to grab some setting spray and I'll try it. I'll spritz this. I'll be back. Okay, let's try that again. And I'm like really going in there too. That's better. That is definitely better. Yeah, see, even with applying that with a brush, even applying that wet with a brush, it's not much different to, you know, just applying it with my finger. I wonder if I should try and apply it wet with my finger, if that will work. May as well. Yeah. No, there's not really. In the viewfinder you can't really see it either. There's not really much difference between any of the different ways. So either with a finger directly to the eye, or with a wet brush if you prefer that method. But either way, I'm not blown away. I might actually take a pencil brush and use this shade here, this like champagne-y shimmer, and use that as like an inner corner highlight and see how we go with that. Yeah, it's like not showing up at all. Seriously? Can you see that at all? Right, well, we'll just even it out, even though you can't even see it, but yeah, so even that isn't really doing much. That did, but that's because my tear duct is wet there. Yeah, that shade not really a fan of. It's pretty much doing nothing on my eye. Again, it'll probably look a bit better if I wet the brush, but I'm not really impressed with that. Let's try out the end of this brush and we'll do the black. Yeah, it's what I expected. So it's not like a super opaque black there. Again, it's just more of like a wash of it. So you're not going to get, yeah, super black line. It's doing okay though. It's kind of performing how I expected, given that I've tried the other shadows now. Yeah, so it's not bad, but it's not super intense. If you're expecting a really intense black, you're not going to get it from this. So I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on off camera, and then I will be back to do lips. Okay, now that I've got mascara everywhere, let's move on to lips. So before the video I did put just a lip oil on my lips, purely because my lips are so dry anyway, and if I were to put a liquid lip on just my bare dry ass lips, it'd look disgusting. So I've tried to hydrate them a little bit just by putting a lip oil on, and now we're going to test out this. So we're very red. Now this dries down pretty quick. Did you see my lips like completely stick together? It's drying down pretty quickly. Like as I'm actually applying it, I can feel that it's starting to drag a little bit because it's drying as I'm applying it. I mean, most people probably take less time to put lipstick on than I do. I don't wear red lips that often. The shade though, the shade is beautiful. Like it's almost like a orangey red type of shade. You can see my natural lip color in the corners, and I had gone all the way up, I thought. I may not have. but I might just try and apply some more so I don't get that. Okay, so now that I've gotten my lips as uneven as humanly possible, this has dried down now, and I have to say I don't like how it feels on my lips. It almost feels like dry paint. It's that drying and it just sits on top. Normally, like with matte lipsticks, they don't always feel this dry. They will feel a little bit drying, but they don't feel like they're almost cracking on your lips, and that's kind of what this feels like. It's not very pleasant to wear, especially for somebody with dry lips anyway. So I'm not really a fan of this formula. The color is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, see, and it keeps wearing off. So I have applied twice now. I've applied it here. But as soon as I start talking, as soon as like any moisture hits that area, it just wears off. And same here, you can actually see where it's wearing off. This is meant to be a transfer proof all day wear. I think it's meant to be waterproof as well. Where is the packet? Dries to a matte look and is transfer proof, sweat proof and water resistant. So water resistant, I mean, it's completely worn off in there, so I don't know about that. Sweat proof, it is matte, transfer proof. Let's try that. Mostly the outside has transferred and the inside where it's starting to wear off has transferred, as you can see there, but this part doesn't, it hasn't actually transferred. So, and it could just be, oh yeah, you can see it flaking off. It could just be that because the foundation is actually hitting this part, like the outside of my lips, maybe that's why. So you may be better off lining your lips first with it. But yeah, I'm not overly impressed with the lipstick, unfortunately. Now let's just go through the products quickly. We'll go through prices, all of that kind of thing, and I'll share my final thoughts with you. So the first one is the Chamomile Eye Palette in Beautiful by Perez. This one retails for $42, so that's expensive. However, it is an all-natural palette. It is refillable, it's recyclable, all of that kind of thing. So that, what does it say? 6 unique shades of natural, yeah, so they're natural color, made with calming ingredients, including chamomile for sensitive eyes. Oh, okay. Which may help soothe the delicate skin of the eye area. Okay, so this is specifically for, I mean, this is designed for people with sensitive eyes. So if you have really sensitive eyes, you tend to react to eyeshadow in particular, then this is probably going to be a really good bet for you. But don't expect it to be like super pigmented, especially the shimmers. The brush, the line and blend brush, is $32. Normally I wouldn't spend more than maybe $16 on a brush, but you're getting 2 brushes here, and $32, well, that would be $16 per brush anyway. So essentially that's actually good value for money, and it's a nice brush as well. I actually really enjoyed using that. The Dirty Little Secret Matte Liquid Phantom Matte Liquid Lipstick. So the shade is actually Phantom in this. I've touched on what it said, what the claims are for this one. This is $18.95. I'm just not really a fan of the formula, to be honest. If you like matte lipsticks and you want something that's like ultra matte, go for it. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of that, unfortunately. The Mary Grace Superfine Pink Clay Mask. I actually don't even have that here. So the Superfine Pink Clay Mask by Mary Grace. This I actually really like. I used this last night for the first time. And I really liked it. It's not overly, I mean, it is drying on the face afterwards, but I have really dry skin anyway. But I noticed that after I'd washed it off, my face looked a lot cleaner. Like my I'd been having some issues with my pores looking like dirty and blocked because I changed to a different cleanser. It's all on my Instagram. But that I was having a few issues with my pores looking a little bit dirty. This cleaned them right out. And even this morning when I woke up, my nose in particular, the skin on my nose just felt so soft. So I really enjoyed using that mask. I'll continue using it. I've got it in my bathroom now, so I'm going to use it a couple of times a week, hopefully. Yeah, but I actually really enjoyed it. And then the final thing is the lashes that I've lost. Here they are, the Model Rock lashes in Goddess. I haven't tried these, so I couldn't tell you whether I like them. I think they're going to be a little bit too big, like long for my eyes, but I like the band. I like that it's an invisible band. So yeah. Okay, so that is it from me. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It is a little bit different to what I've been doing in the past, and I'm hoping to kind of make this a series. So every month when I get a new box, I can do like an unboxing. So please leave a comment down below if you're interested in seeing that. And please like and subscribe. That'd be really helpful as well. And that's pretty much it. Cool. I will see you in my next one. Bye.